Hey everybody, Travis Bowman here. So today we're going to talk about the new capo from Gruv Gear. Now this capo is spelled with a K, and I know you're probably asking yourself, it's just a capo, so what's the big deal? Why are we talking about it? This one's a little bit different. So we've had partial capos in the past, and we've had regular capos. There's several different types of capos that you can get from a few different companies. However, this one just might be the last capo that you'll ever need for various reasons. So in addition to having movable rubber feet for each string, and by the way, this works with a 7-string as well. They have an extra pad on this thing for 7-string guitars, which is very, very nice. In addition to doing that and being able to choose which string you want to capo, this also comes with an optional rechargeable tuner that you can put right here on the capo itself, which is very, very cool, very innovative. And by the way, this box, it's really nice. You can tell it's a very premium product just by looking at the box. They put a lot of time and effort into the packaging. So kudos to the guys at Gruv Gear for not just slapping this in a plastic enclosure. They really give you a box that's well protected, and you've got everything that you need inside. Now once you open the box, you're going to find that you've got the capo itself, as well as the tuner if you opted to choose the package that includes the tuner, which is rechargeable, by the way. That's a really nice touch. I've seen this before. I think it's becoming a new popular thing, that instead of having to buy those CR2032 watch batteries for your electronic tuners, now most of them are coming out as being rechargeable with a micro USB cable, and that could be seen as a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. For me personally, I really hate having to keep a stock of those batteries. They're getting difficult to find. Sometimes you can find them at your grocery store. Sometimes you have to go to an electronics store specifically to get that very specific battery for your tuner. So I've got it right here, as you can see. I opted to have it be a standalone tuner. You can actually do that. There's a little teeny tiny baby screw right here that you can kind of unscrew, and then you can use it with the capo here. You can kind of plug it in the back, so it'll be kind of underneath down here, but I opted just to have it as the regular tuner. And a lot of times I don't need a capo, so it's nice to have the tuner at all times and the capo when you need it. Now let's talk about the design of the capo itself. It's a clamp type design here, very reminiscent of a Kaiser capo, but you can tell they've done their own thing with the nice black color there. And here we've got the rubber feet. Now this is the allure of the entire thing right here. You can swing that guy up right there, and there's your partial capo. And you can of course do this for any number of different strings. The possibilities are endless. It's up to you what you want to do. So this is very reminiscent of the capo that came out a while ago, many years ago now, actually, called the Spider capo. So to me, obviously this is Gruv Gear's own thing, and it's a new thing for them, but it just reminds me of if a Kaiser capo and the Spider capo kind of had a baby together. It's a really cool idea, and this kind of ties into the fact that this might be the last capo that you ever need because of the versatility with these rubber feet. You can see them. They are so close together right there, and you can pull them apart if you need to. This little thing actually unscrews, so you can take those off. I actually went ahead and did that because I'm not a 7-string player. Personally, I'm a 6-string player, so I've got 6 rubber feet on there instead of the 7 that was included. Super easy to take on and off, and it's really nice design. This rubber is actually very nice material. It's not cheap or anything, so I don't see this actually going bad anytime soon, and I'm sure if it does, just because they're so easy to take off, I don't see there being an issue in getting those replaced many years down the road if it needs to be replaced. So yes, it functions as a normal capo would and should, and that's all good and great, but the real draw to this new capo is the partial capo stuff. There's a lot of different things that you can do as far as which string that you want to be capoed and which one you don't. This works on either side of the neck, which is really the deal breaker for me, because I have 2 specific songs that I use a partial capo on. One of those songs is I need the 1st string, the little E string open, and then the second song I need both the 6th and 5th string, E and A, to be open, and you have no idea how difficult that is to try to find a partial capo that will allow you to do both of those things. Let's just take a quick look at some of the other capos that I've used over the years, like the Shub capo. It's a very, very nice capo, very high quality, but the problem is it's not that great for being a partial capo. Now, you can buy a banjo capo from Shub, and that works just fine, but you're only going to be able to cover a set amount of strings with that. And now we're bringing out the Kaiser banjo capo. Now this one's pretty alright too. I like the design on this. This is your typical Kaiser capo, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But it just, down here we've got the little rubber part that actually connects and holds onto your guitar neck. It doesn't work for all my needs, unfortunately. If I'm just trying to get a couple of strings capoed, unfortunately this little rubber piece down there, it tends to slide off the neck and it doesn't hold that very well, and that's very, very frustrating. And again, you know, it's not the capo's fault, it's not Kaiser's fault. This is not designed to do what I want it to do. This is a banjo capo, and for a banjo it works just fine. It's just not working for what I specifically need on my guitar. So that's where the new capo from Gruv Gear comes into play. This is what I'm talking about when we're talking about versatility. You can lift these two right here, and boom, there's my E string and my A string uncapoed, and the other 4 strings are perfectly capoed, and it's going to fit on the neck just fine. I can do the exact same thing for the other tune that I had in mind. Lift this sucker up right there, and there's my first string that's uncapoed, so the rest of them are going to be perfectly capoed. This is such a great design because, like I said, this is the versatile capo that you need for everything. I used to have to carry around a partial capo and a regular capo. I don't see the need to do that anymore because this capo works so well. This is the only one that I need. I don't really need another partial capo because this one doubles as a full-size capo and a partial capo so incredibly well. Okay, now that we've unboxed this wonderful new capo from Gruv Gear, why don't we go ahead and slap it on the guitar, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, and we'll do a little demo and just see how well this thing works. there you have it. It's a wonderful capo, and like I said, I think it's going to be my only capo for a long time now. It just works so well. This thing does everything that I need it to do without any fuss or anything like that. It's a fantastic capo, and I'm really glad to have it in my arsenal for making music. So thank you to Gruv Gear for sending me this brand new capo. Really nice of you guys to do that, and I look forward to doing some more videos with this capo, and I hope you guys will check out this capo as well. You can find the link in the description below that will bring you to Gruv Gear and check out all of the awesome gear that they have. Their name is Gruv Gear, not Gruv Capo, so they've got a whole slew of stuff, from pedal boards, you've got guitar cases, you've got fret wraps. Gruv Gear is the place to get all that stuff, so be sure you check them out. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite capo is. Have you ever tried a versatile capo like this one before? And let me know your preferences on that. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.